Hey folks, it's Sarge. We're going to do another product review today. Actually, today we're going to talk about a pocket knife. I am not one of those guys who has hundreds of pocket knives, but I do have several. And one company that I really, really like and I really endorse is CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tool Company. And they are probably not the most expensive knives on the market, but they're definitely workhorses. They're very reliable. I've been real satisfied with them. Recently, I bought a new one because I just wanted something a little bit more sleek and elegant, more gentleman's carry kind of, than a little bit less tactical looking. And I looked at several of their knives. Ended up going with the M16 -01S. Okay, so that is this guy here. Now they have several in the M16 models and also M21. This one here is kind of in the more budget friendly of their fleet, but it is extremely lightweight, thin, very elegant looking, and that's what I liked about this one. So let's take a look at this knife. We'll talk about the features of it, and then I'll tell you what I look for when I am looking for a pocket knife, something to review. Once again, if you're here, thank you for coming to the channel. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. All of that helps us to move up in the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to grow the channel, and the only way to do that is to get more views. To get more views, I need likes, subs, comments, and shares. So thank you so much for coming once again. So the CRKT M16 01S-01S. This is a bead blast satin finish. Okay. Let's see if I can get the camera to grab. There we go. That's what I was looking for. It is a spear tip. The steel is 8 CR 14 MOV. Basically what that means, it is very rust resistant. It will need some touch up and sharpening more frequently than like a high carbon steel blade. But for your pocket knife, which is generally going to be a tool that you're using for cutting open boxes and a little bit of light carpentry work, that kind of thing, you're going to be putting a lot of work in on those kind of knives anyways, and they're going to need to be sharpened. Conversely, that kind of steel and the handle is also stainless steel, is very, very rust resistant. Okay. The blade overall length is 3.06 inches, which should make it legal in most of the US. You'll have to check your local laws. I can't answer that question for every single state. Closed, it is 4 inches in length. Okay, very, very slick, very, very sleek, elegant, very lightweight. It only weighs 2.6 ounces overall. You'll barely notice it in your pocket. It does have a reversible pocket clip for left-handed or right-handed carry. Overall length when it's opened is 7.13 inches. What I look for when I'm doing a pocket knife review, number one, there's certain names out there in the industry that if you talk to people who know pocket knives will say, yeah, these are really good knives. They're always going to be good knives. And then, you go, I'm not trying to knock on other brands, but if you go to the flea market and there's a bargain bin full of $5 knives, just beware you're getting what you pay for there. So you start getting into a more decent knife, in my opinion, at $20 and up. I have one knife that one of my pocket knives was $65. It is awesome. It is a workhorse. You don't necessarily need that though. $20, something like this, is a very, very good knife for most people for what you're doing. Okay. So what I look for is a couple things when I'm doing, checking to see if this is the right kind of pocket knife for me, is see that tip there, okay? See if the camera catches it. You want that to be centered when it's closed. It's just, that shows craftsmanship. If you look at some of the cheaper knives in the flea market, you might be like that, or it might be like that, right? The blade tip, right, the very tip of it, you should not be able to feel that at any point when you're running your fingers over it. It should be completely enclosed in the handle. And there are some knives that don't do that, and you will cut yourself inevitably pulling it out of your pocket, or just having it in your pocket and you sit down, can cut you, and you're not going to be real happy about that. So I look for that centering, right? and CRKT knives always have that good centering. I check that, the blade tip at the bottom, and then does it have features that I want? I like having a pocket clip, okay? The various openings that are out on the market, this has the thumb assist. I don't really like that. I don't use that. It also has the Kit Carson flipper. I do like that a lot, and I'll show you how that works in just a second. As far as like locking mechanisms, obviously for a pocket knife that if you're going to be using, it's got to have some kind of locking mechanism for safety. This just has a basic frame lock, okay? So nothing fancy about it. That's probably one of the oldest designs in pocket knives. You basically, to close it, you're going to slide that over and then it breaks down. Some of the models of the CRKT also have a safety assist on the back. Some people like those, some people don't. I'm indifferent to it. For what I'm using this for, that frame lock is fine, okay? It just depends on what you want your pocket knife for. This here, the flipper locks is one of my favorite features of the CRKT knives. They basically what you're going to do is you can hit it with this finger, and it should be a pretty fast opening, so it's like that. Okay, it's not spring assisted, so again, that should be legal in most states. You need to check your local laws though. So it's one-handed opening. You can close it close it with one hand as well. I just do it too. It's easy. It's fine. Anyways, I like this one. It's very slick, very elegant, very thin, very lightweight. It's kind of a modern gentleman's carry, and that's why I switched to this. I had something that was a little bit more tactical, and I just found that I wanted to. I mean, it's not, to me, it's not a self-defense tool. It's a tool, okay? If you want that, there's plenty of great pocket knives out there for self-defense. But for me, it's cutting open Amazon boxes and things like that. That's what I'm using it for. So very nice little blade. I like this a lot. CRKT, check them out. You can find them on their website, of course, and plenty of their products are on Amazon. Any questions, hit me up below. Thank you once again. If this was helpful in any way, please give me a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. All that helps us. We will see you next time for the next product review. Sarge out.